Good morning, guys. Shadney here, and I have all the new February products to show y'all. I do have a good amount that is like what I would consider like retail items, not something that I've made, something I've purchased and broken up into smaller sets. And I got something really cool that I know a lot of people have been looking for in the past. And I was really excited that I was able to get my hands on some. So I'll start with the retail kind of items first and then move into the wood veneer. I don't have any epoxy or wood buttons this time around. I just ran out of time completely. But all the basic sets are still in the shop. The vintage colors, the brights, the jewel tones, and the pastels are still all in the shop, as well as the mask epoxy and wood buttons are still in the shop as well. Those will stay in the shop. Kind of indefinitely. I'm not sure exactly how long, but they're like the more basic things I'm trying to leave in the shop where it's something you can buy whenever you need it. So that's one of the things. So the first thing I got are these teensy tiny, itty bitty little tiny stars and hearts. And I don't know why the hearts are still in the package, but there's hearts and stars. The first time I saw these was Adele from Inky Quill. She got some off of eBay, and I've searched for these for years, ever since I saw that. And I found some on Etsy, but they had very limited stock, like I just for myself to purchase. And they would always run out before you could place an order. But I finally hunted down a place to order them in bulk. So there's a limited number of these. There's 15 of the hearts and 17 of the stars for this time around. Just because I didn't want to stock up on a bunch of stuff if it's not something anyone wanted. And then, okay, so everything's crazy. Y'all know me. Everything's crazy. So the first sequin set, the only sequin set really, is the St. Patrick's Day sequin set. It's lots of different greens, and then there's some gold in there. There are gold shamrocks, and then there's these teeny tiny little green, dark green shamrocks, and those are actually, I ordered those from a shop on Etsy, and they're supposedly vintage little tiny shamrock sequins. So I thought those were really cool, but there's a nice little pack, and there's like teeny tiny little gold ones in there. So all sorts of fun. Then, sorry, I'm not organized whatsoever. Y'all know this. So the next thing are these little half pearls. They're a rainbow pack, and it's just like the sequins. It's a tablespoon worth of them, and they come. There's two sizes in here. There's that like here. Let's do it up here. Look, there's like a little bit bigger, and then there's a teeny tinier one. So there's two sizes. And then a variety of rainbow colors, and they're just all mixed together, so you don't get a certain number of each color or anything, but there's a million in there, so you're good. And then the next thing is the same thing for the stars. They're little resin stars. They have a good amount of dimension to them, but not too much. I mean, not even as tall as the wood buttons are, but they come in a variety of rainbow colors. Nothing, it's the same thing. It's a tablespoon worth in the bag. So it's not a specific, like you don't get a certain amount of every color, you just get a tablespoon worth. So there's that. And then the last of the retail kind of items in the shop this go round is I have doilies. I kind of went crazy. I don't know what happened. I went crazy with the doilies. So we have 4-inch white doilies, 3.5-inch white doilies, which they if you can see the comparison right there, they're just a little bit bigger. The white doilies are a little bit nicer quality than, I mean, the 4-inch doilies are a little bit nicer quality than the 3.5-inch doilies. So, you know, obviously they're doilies, so they're still thin, but these are like super, super like tissue paper almost, like a little bit heavier than tissue paper thin. So there's those. There are craft colored ones, and when I say craft, they are lighter than regular craft. They're not, I don't have anything crafty around here, so, or I'd show you, but they are just a little bit lighter than regular craft, more like a taupe kind of color. The same exact size, shape, everything as the white doilies. They're 4 inches. Then, oh, these go with the white ones. These are just light blue ones, and they are 3.5 inch. They are nicer quality than these. They're thicker than these. So there's that. There are gold ones. The gold ones are they're super, super thick. I keep thinking there are multiple ones there, but they're super thick because they're coated in like foil. So, and they're 4 inch. And then rose gold. The rose gold ones are really, really pretty, but they also, again, they are foil coated, like paper on the back and foil on the front. So they show a lot of, like, any movement at all, it'll show like dents and stuff because of that smooth part in the center, whereas the gold doesn't because it's got a lot more texture. So there's that. But they are super pretty if you're only showing, if you're not showing that middle part, they're amazing. And then the last one, this is the one I'm really excited about because these are really pretty, and I think the pictures in the shop didn't really do them justice because I was trying to rush for pictures and I didn't actually get to edit any of them, so they were just straight up the photo that I took. So they're not great photos this month, and they look kind of dingy because I used the bottom of this paper to do the photos, and you can see it's like lightly like grid, like ledger, but I don't know, in the photos they look dirty, so I'm sorry. I just didn't have a chance to edit anything or do anything. I was up till midnight last night editing listings, so it was a whole thing. So in this one you get 2 of each color, and there's 8 colors. So you get this mint green, and these are 3.5 inch. They're the smaller size. You get 2 yellow. And these, the colored ones are more expensive because the pack I bought, they were more expensive. The white, and each one is kind of priced differently. These I think are the same price, and then the 4 inch, the white and the craft 4 inch are one price, and then these two are one price. I think I left my notebook in the other room. You get 12 of these, 12 of these, and 12 of these, and then 10, 10, and 10. And then this one you get 16 because you get 2 of each color, and there's 8 colors. So then there's like this bright tomatoey red, a light blue. It's a little bit more like deeper than that light blue. Orange, this like bright bubblegummy pink, almost like into a lavender kind of pinky purple, and then navy. I was really excited about the navy, and I tried to hunt down navy doilies just by themselves, and I couldn't find them. This was the only pack I could find navy in, so there is that. So those are all the retail items. Everything else is wood veneer for this whole set, and I have a ton of wood veneer. I had a lot of fun with this round, and I might have gone a little overboard, so there's a lot, but I have a ton of snarky ones. I'm really excited about the snarky ones. I have some more like basic kind of shapes that aren't super themey. I have St. Patrick's Day, a little bit of COVID, some like I wanted to do a bunch of like castles and princesses and dragons and knights and all that, and I didn't get very far. So we have castles and we have knights, and that's about it. And then I think I said basic shapes, and then a ton of snarky things. So a lot of snarky, and there's a good amount of sprinkles. So the first let's do the castle stuff first. I have it kind of divided up, so maybe it'll be a little easier. So the first thing is a castle frame. So this is the frame. It comes with 2 pieces, and then basically you can, I don't have a photo small enough for this right now, but you put your photo in there and trim it down, and then you can stick it on there and it's a frame. Or you can paint it or cover it in paper or decorate it or whatever, and you have a castle. So, and it's pretty big. It's a little under 4 by 6. So, okay, a little under 4 by 5. These, I try to keep them small enough that they'll fit in the 4 by 6 packaging. So that's what, they're usually about 4 by 6 or just a little under. The next thing I have is a shield frame. And so what it is it comes with 4 pieces. And there's a lot of ways you can take this, because honestly, you could leave it like this and be able to color each piece separately. You could take this apart and make that the frame and then use this separately. You could, here, how is it? You pull it out like that. You could do it like that and make that a thing, and then do it like that and do pictures in there. There are so many ways you could do this. So it's, another thing that would be kind of cool is if you did like that, but then popped up this piece so it looked like different layers, like a little more dimensional like that. I think it would be really fun. I want to do one and do kind of our families. Phil's they've tracked his lineage back and have like a lot of his family's information from before they were here in America. So I think that would be kind of cool to do. They like, I think they have their actual like shield or coat of arms or whatever it's called. So I think that would be kind of cool to kind of do something like that. The next thing, this one I'm so excited about, guys. Okay, so this has been something, okay, I keep dropping things, and my chair's super squeaky, and the fish tank is filtering in the background, all of it, so I'm sorry, it's just weird loud here. So this is the castle building set, so castle builder set, whatever it's called. So you have all of these pieces. So you get 3 of this piece is like the wall. You get 2 of these towers, and then 2 of these towers, and 2 of these towers. And then you have like these front entrance kind of pieces, and then other various towers and things. So I think I'm missing a piece, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm missing a piece. No, it's there. Sorry, I was looking for that one. Anyway, so basically what it is you get this whole set of all these different pieces. They come loose like this, and then you can build your own castles. So you could like add a couple of these, or we could do like that, or like you could pop it down a little bit. You could do your towers, and one thing I would like to do with it, I think would be really, really cool, is to do like all the way across the bottom of a, not necessarily the bottom, but like all the way across like a border strip. I think would be really cool. There's just all different configurations. You can keep it all flat and build your castle. You can layer everything up together. You could probably get 5 different castles out of this. Like this piece will layer over some of these pieces to make it more dimensional, or that piece. Or you could just stick it in the middle of one of these, or at the bottom of a tower, and you just have a tower, and now that's a Rapunzel. Oh, well, I guess Rapunzel doesn't have a door. There we go. There's Rapunzel's tower. So there's all different ways. Oh, that would be so cute. And then take yellow baker's twine and like braid it and make a little, okay, that's happening. So there's all sorts of ways to do the castle. I'm really excited about the castle. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm definitely going to have to do Rapunzel. but there's a lot of different ways you can maneuver these, and you can make a giant castle, you can make a little tiny castle, anything. So I'm really excited about that set. Okay, so going along with the castle theme, the next thing I have, where is it? Oh, here. The next thing I have that goes with that is the knight coins. And I was going to do like knight coins and princess coins and like a dragon set and a princess set. And I kind of wanted to do like a princess paper doll set. Anyways, I didn't get to any of that. So this set is all these little coins and they're all knight themed. Like there's the one where he's getting knighted. And then there's a bunch of little weapons. There's some armor. There's several helmets. There's a shield. So basically, these are 1/2 inch. No, they're not. They're 3/4 inch. The bigger ones are 3/4 inch. The smaller ones are 1/2 inch. So they're the same size. The 1/2 inch ones are the same size as epoxy dots. They're the same. So there is that. And, oh, that doesn't belong in there. And to make it a little easier and quicker, I just went ahead and pulled one of these out to hopefully help put things away. So next up, I have lots of St. Patrick's Day stuff. We are Irish. I have a good amount, like 3/4 of what I know my lineage is Irish. So we are super big into St. Patrick's Day. My mom usually makes dinner and we have like traditional corned beef and cabbage, and so we do St. Patrick's Day. So I definitely did some St. Patrick's Day sets. The first one is one lucky dude. He's super cute, and he'll make a good title piece for a page. And then you have Irish lass full of sass, so it kind of coordinates. So if you have a boy or a girl or whatever. And then there's an Irish you were beer. So I wish you were beer, but it's Irish. There's a, okay, I'm going to totally butcher how you say it. So I'm very sorry. Clada? The Clada? I don't know how to say it. I know how to spell it. But it's the friendship, loyalty, and love, I think. It's a Irish tradition for rings. It's the clada ring, however you say it. And I don't remember. There's something about like you can't buy yourself one. You have to be given one. Anyways, it's a whole thing. So there's that. When we got married, we got lockets that had this on them for our flower girls, like the younger girls. So I want to use that for that if I can find pictures of it. So the next thing is peace, love, and shamrocks. So it's a love and he has a little shamrock, and then a peace sign, a heart, and a shamrock. So this shamrock is the exact same size, so you could layer it over that one if you wanted to. Like you could color it green and then layer it over there. And then these you could use completely separately. It's kind of however you want to use it. But it's a good size for like a title piece. This is a snarky set. It's not very big, but it's just a few snarky things. Can't pinch this, like, you know, can't touch this. Pinches get stitches. I thought that was great. I love the band-aids. And then here for the shenanigans. So those are super cute. And then this one is not lucky, just blessed. And it's got a shamrock and a horseshoe. And then, okay, so then we have, this is the Rainbow Builder set. And it comes with 3 complete rainbows, but there's all different ways you could configure them if you wanted to. And it takes a minute to put them back together. but they're not hard. It's just a matter of figuring out what goes where. This one I think goes in here. But that way, you could use it to, this one goes up here. You could use it so that you could color each ring separately and then put it together. You can pop them up like every other ring up or something like that. You could, there's that one. You could just use part of the rings, like take out, it's hard to get it out. Like you could just use that one and just color those two and then layer paper behind the next one. There's a lot of ways you could use this, but there are 3 complete rainbows here. And yeah, so there's that. The next is the rainbow sprinkles, which are just rainbows. There's 3 of this larger size, 3 of this medium size, somewhere. There should be another one, yeah. And then there's 6 of this, the tiny, and they're tiny, tiny. They're like teensy tiny. Like here's the epoxy dot. They're half the size, so they're 1/2 inch wide and probably 1/4 inch tall. And then, so you get 6 of those, and then 6 clouds in 2 different sizes, 3 of 3, 3 and 3. So there's that. So that's the rainbow sprinkle set. And then the St. Patrick's Day sprinkles. And these are so cute and tiny. So you get rainbows, because rainbows. You get 3 rainbows. You get 3 little horseshoes. They're so cute and delicate. You get 3 little leprechaun hats. If you ever get wood that looks like this on the back, it is the tape that we put over the wood to protect it from the burning. So if you ever, it just peels right off. It just means I missed something. These look like rings, but they're supposed to be coins. But I didn't want to put the $sign because I know I do have a lot of overseas shoppers that would use a different money sign. So I didn't want to put like an American $sign on it, and yeah, but it's kind of cool because then you could use it as a ring or coins or whatever. And then we have 6 little tiny shamrocks, and they are teensy tiny too. Like where's that? There you go. They are tiny, tiny, tiny. So that's, and then these ones I love because they're like little hearts. Okay, so there's that set. And I, just so you know, I don't throw the baggies away. I save them and use them next time. Oh, and then the thank you gift for this month is this St. Pat T-Rex Day. I thought he was hilarious. So that's will be in the thank you this month, along with maybe some green shamrock tattoos so you don't get pinched on St. Patrick's Day. Here are some of the basic sets. There's thunderbolts. There's 2 different sizes and 2 different shapes in 2 different sizes. So there's that shape and that shape in 2 sizes. And then you get a bunch. So there are those. Oh, man. Okay. This one I'm super excited about. My daughter is super into building everything, anything. She just wants to build stuff. And she loves power tools and yeah, so Lowe's is her favorite store, which I can't blame her because not Home Depot, what was it? Builder Square was mine when I was a kid. So they're little screws. So there's the little Phillips head screws, there's some little flathead screws, and then there's some little nuts. So, and there's a whole pack of them. I think you get 9 of each one. I'm not exactly sure, but however many's in the photo on Etsy is how many you get, which I'm pretty sure is 9, but not 100%. So there is that. The next set are gears. I think gears are super fun. So you get all these different shapes and sizes. So how many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 gears in that set. I'm trying to go kind of quickly just because I know there's a lot. The next are these tickets. And you just get 3, but they're kind of bigger because I thought they would be good for like layering in and being like cluster starters, like so you could layer, I don't know, I don't have any labels cut. You could do that and then like layer a label. This was a bad example, but basically they could be good cluster starters. You get 3 in that set. And then the last of the kind of basics kind of stuff are the hexies, and they're so cute. There's 6 shapes, 6 different ones, and you get 3 of each. And then that, and there's plain ones, and then that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shapes. And then you get 3 of each. And then these are the ones that come out of the middle of that. So, and they are all the exact same size so that you can put them together. One side is, like, they're a little wider one direction or the other, but once you figure out which way that is, like, you can see they're a little different shaped if you turn them like that, but once you turn them the right direction, they're the exact same size. So you could easily put them together like that. I really like this one because I think you could color block that really easy. Would be really cute. This is another one that you could pop that middle part up and make it more dimensional looking. So there's a lot of options. And if you don't like the pattern, you can always just turn it over and use the back sides, and you just have plain hexies. So there's that. Oh, I dropped one. Okay, so let's see. Next. Okay, we have 2 coffee sets. This one is the Snarky coffee set. And my birthstone is a coffee bean. Have you ever stopped to think that maybe coffee is addicted to me? How do I feel when there is no coffee? Depresso. I think that one's my favorite. But this one, actually, this one's my favorite. Dinosaurs didn't have coffee, and how did that work out? And then you get some little coffee mugs and some little to-go cups. And I think you get 3 mugs, but I have lost one. So you'll get at least 2, but I think you get 3. Sorry, it's been like a crazy weekend trying to get everything finished up and ready for today. So sorry. Naturally all over the place, but especially so today. So, and then you get the coffee sprinkle set. So you get 3 little lattes, 3 fraps, 3 to-go cups, 3 mugs, and then a big handful of coffee beans. I just thought they were so cute. So, and those are a little smaller than 1/2 inch. So that's the epoxy size comparison. I just love the fraps too. Anyway, so you get that whole, all of that in the coffee sprinkles set. The next ones I'm going to show you are the dog and cat sets. So let's do cats first. The big one for the cats is a cat tree, which is hysterical. And then I'm going to leave that out for a second because I want to show you this. So with each dogs and cats, they each have 2 Snarky sets, a sprinkle set, and a silhouette set. So this is the silhouette set for the cats. So you get like a little scratching post, and then you get 6 cat silhouettes. So they're just blank. But they coordinate size-wise that they could fit on here pretty easily. Just all different. Yeah. So there you go. They all fit together really well. So, but those come separately, that and that separately. So the next cat set, I'll set this aside. Let's do the sprinkles. And the sprinkles has the same cat tree, but like shrunk down teeny tiny. You have a litter scooper, a little collar, some little cans of cat food. There's 3 cans of cat food. There's 3 little mice, and they're so teeny tiny. There's 3 larger cat heads with the whiskers. I love the whiskers. And there's 3 tiny cat heads. And you can see compared to that, they're smaller than 1/2 inch. There's 3 teeny tiny cat bodies, silhouettes, and those kind of fit on there. Like if you wanted to, you could fit them on there. There's 3 little fish bones. There's a box. And then there's 3 of the little paw print claws. So that. And then there's 2 Snarky sets. So Snarky set 1 has, if it fits, it sits, and it has a box. Meow with the little cat head. I've got Catitude, which is hilarious. Don't Stress Me Out, and Social Distancing Expert. So those are the Snarky Cat 1. And then Snarky Cat Package 2 has I Do What I Want. This isn't cat hair, it's feline fairy dust. Silently Judging You, Show Me Your Kitties, and This Is How I Roll. And actually, my friend got married in 2018. Yeah, 2018. And her personal shower was Show Me Your Kitties was the theme. So I think that would be perfect for pictures of that. And then the dog sets, the big one is very snarky. Cut Loss Prowling for Bitches. Have your people call my people. So, and it looks like a little collar thing. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I thought it was hysterical. So the next is the silhouettes. And the dogs are a little harder because cats just look like cats. Even the different types, they all have the same shape, pretty much. Dogs come in all different shapes and sizes, so I tried to get a good variety of different ones that could kind of go for a lot of different dogs. And then a little doghouse. So there's that set. And then the dog sprinkles. And these are so cute. Okay, so you have the doghouse, like a tiny version of the doghouse. Where's that one? So there's the big and the tiny. You have a leash, and there's a collar in here somewhere. There's the collar. I tried to make them like the same proportionally. You get 3 dog foods. You get a little poop bag. And sorry, I love the poops. And you get 3 poops. You get 3 of this shape of dog, just a general kind of dog shape. You get 3 tennis balls. And then there's like a squeaky toy and a rope toy and a squeaky ball. And then 6 little bones. So that's what you get in the sprinkle set, the dog sprinkle set. And I think I've got one, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, and then Snarky. So the first dog Snarky set, number 1, is, I sniffed her butt. Can we be friends now? And actually, okay, so funny story. Whenever my aunt and I were talking about this, I was saying I wanted to do a snarky dog set, and we were in her kitchen, and she said, oh, you need to do one that says, I sniffed your butt, can we be friends now? Well, India only heard that part of it, didn't hear the whole conversation, and not that she would have really understood the whole conversation, but she heard that, and she goes, no, you can't be friends. She's my mommy. So she thought she really wanted, like, she really sniffed my butt and wanted to be my friend. So we thought that was hilarious. And then she proceeded to try to sniff everybody else's butt, because that's my kid. The next one is, it's not dog hair, it's canine confetti. And then it has all the little confetti. So these are little star shapes. But they look, I don't know, they look kind of weird, but they're little like asterisk star shapes. And then there's little dots, and then there's little dog hairs. So, and the dog hair, whenever it cuts or the scoring goes like that, sometimes there's like little bits on here. It's the tape that's came out of the middle of those pieces. So sometimes that doesn't come off till later. This one I love. I know you like to think your shit don't stink, like the song. And then in this house, we narrate the dog's thoughts, and it's a word bubble, speech bubble. And then I peed on it, so it's mine. Little fire hydrant. So that's Snarky Dog 1. And then Snarky Dog 2 is like food related. So eat, play, love. I will just keep staring at you until you do the thing that I want, which is usually food. The dog has been fed, don't fall for his lies, which I think is hysterical. My dog is not spoiled, I'm just well trained. And this is like a little tag, so you could run some baker's twine through there, or you could dangle it like that or whatever. And then this one's the best. Every snack you make, every meal you bake, every bite you take, I'll be watching you. So, and then the little circles are cut out, and then the little stars and bones. So that is Snarky Dog. Sorry, I'm trying to be fast, but there is still a lot more stuff coming up. Okay, next. Okay, let's do COVID next. So first one is, after all the stupid things I've done, if I die because I touched my face, I'm gonna be pissed. And it's a tag, so you can run your baker's twine or your ribbon through it. I did make the hole a little bit bigger so that you could run ribbon through it if you wanted to. But that's a singular piece by itself. The next one, all the COVID snarky ones are singular pieces this round. Pretty wild how we used to eat cake after somebody had blown on it. So I thought that one was funny. And then love is in the air, but so is COVID-19. Wash your hands. And then the little COVID's in the air. So I thought that was funny. And then the word strips. And they are all COVID-related word strips. So you have canceled, sanitize. This one goes with mask up, vaccine, 6 feet. So it goes with that one, so you're 6 feet apart. Wash your hands, coronavirus, quarantine, face mask, just surviving, virtual, staying home, COVID-19, corona, pandemic, COVID, and self-isolation. So there are those. I'm going to open the next. Actually, I can put it in one. Okay, now I'm going to switch out. Okay, next box. And then the next, okay, Corona's done. I have a unicorn set that is cute. So I'm not weird, I'm a unicorn. Born to Sparkle. One of a kind, and it's got the unicorn floaty. I thought he was adorable. Don't be basic. And then you've got the little unicorn headband, and if you have or print the right size picture, you could do it over your photo. That one's not the right size, but you get the point. And then the flowers are sized so that you can put them on the headband like that right there if you wanted to, or you can use them completely separate. So there's that. Fit all these back in here. The next set, oh, I have two of this. Okay, so the first one, let's do this one first. So the Lego sprinkles. So there's a ton in here. I went a little crazy with the Legos, guys. So you have cute little Lego figure heads that have smiles. You get 6 of those, I think, if I can find the 6th one. Yeah, you get 6 of those. There's Lego Batman. He was so cute. So I had to throw him in there. And then you get a variety of Lego figure, like sizes of the Lego figure. One of each size, but you get 4 different sizes. And this tallest size is, no, it's not. This size is sized to be the same as Batman. Maybe it is this guy. It is that guy. That guy is sized to be the same size as Batman, if you wanted to use them together. Then there's 6 of the 4, I don't know what they're called, like the 4 peg Legos, and then 6 of the 2 peg Legos. And then this one is so cool. Okay, so you get the pants, the bodies, and the heads. And then the arms that make all of these little Lego people. So you could use them as individual pieces, like if your Lego man broke apart, and scatter his pieces around, which sounds really disgusting, sorry. Or you could use it so that you could color each individual piece with like an ink pad or whatever, or paint, and still piece them together at the end. Anything like that. So you get 3 full Lego man sets, but they come broken up like that. And then the next Lego set I really love. So same concept of the little Lego man being broken up, but he's huge. So you get big pants, a big shirt, big arms, and his big head. So in my head, I wanted to make it where he was big enough that you could put your kid as, sorry, I keep using this photo just because it's right here, but you could put your kid's head as the Lego man head, or you could use it to cut out and like glue it onto this and stick it there, or you or your kid could just make your own Lego man. You could decorate your Lego person. You could use it like as, like, if you were talking about Star Wars, you could try to make it look like a Star Wars Lego figure. You could give him little ears and make him Yoda. Like anything. You could make a giant Batman with the little mini Batman wherever he went. Anything yeah. It's so funny. I'm really excited about that. Sounds dumb, but I'm really excited. Okay, the next sets are gamer sets, and I have 3 gamer sets. So the first one is snarky, kind of. So there's just one that just says gamer, and then the M is a game controller. And it's nice and big. It's like 5 inches, I think. Because it was bigger, and then I shrunk it down because it was huge. Yeah, 5 inches long. Then education is important, but gaming is importanter, which is hysterical. World's okayest gamer, because we can't all be the best. Sorry for what I said when I was gaming. And actually, Megan from Crafty Meggie, she said she has the perfect story for that piece, that her son said something to his dad when they were playing games. So, OGD, obsessive gaming disorder. And then my needs are simple, just pizza and gaming. So that is the gamer set. The next is the gamer sprinkles, and basically it is just a large variety of like a bunch of different controllers. Sorry, I lost the words. So it's just a bunch of different controllers. And then there's some little plus signs. And they're not like regular plus signs. I try to make them like the little bit roundier ones so that they look more like the arrow ones. So when you're gaming. And then the last gamer set is the word strips. And they're all, of course, gamer related. So you have You Made Me Die, hashtag Gamer Life, expert level, gamer, video games, YOLO, which YOLO was kind of a joke because in gaming you don't only live once, you get multiple lives, but okay. Super, bonus level, gamer for life, start over, incredible, 100%, amazing, fail, game over, level up, later, and awesome. There's that. And then this is our last bit, is all the different snarky ones. And then I will be done. It's like an hour. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, this one's an individual one. It's just welcome to the shit show. I just thought that was hysterical, so it's just by itself. Then this one is the anti-diet set. This one I love too. My stomach is flat, but the L is just silent. We use cookies to improve our performance. Same. Yeah, I definitely use cookies to improve my performance. How do you restore your body back to factory settings? Is it kale? Please don't say kale. I keep making protein shakes, but they come out as milkshakes. And then this is my favorite. I just saw some idiot at the gym put a water bottle in the Pringles holder on the treadmill. So it has Pringles. So I thought that was hysterical. The next, let's do the adulting set. I regret every nap I never took. I'm an adult, but not like a real adult, which is so true. Currently holding it all together with a single bobby pin. Everything is figure-outable, which is hysterical. It's not a word. And so does woke mean word and broke? I am extremely woke. Here, I'll get that one. This really easy. This one is staying home, and you could use it as COVID, but it's not COVID related. It's just people that want to be at home. Lazy is such an ugly word. I prefer selective participation. Listen, I still want to be invited, but I'm not going, which is hysterical. Born to be wild, but only until 9 p.m. or so. I would totally go, but I don't want to. And home is where you take your pants off. So there's that set. The next set, let's do cake. So peace, love, cupcakes. A party without cake is just a meeting. Life is short, always eat dessert first. Eat the cake, it's somebody's birthday somewhere. And how do I like my eggs? In a cake. And if you don't know that song, maybe you shouldn't look it up, but it's hilarious. And then autocorrect. So you have the cussing speech bubble, the little angry face, frankly autocorrect. I'm getting a bit tired of your shirt. The man that invented autocorrect should burn in hello, and what the fork. So I thought those were hilarious. And it'd be great accompanied by a screenshot of a conversation. This is the housework one because nobody likes housework. That's awful. I'm going to save the best for last. I made a huge to-do list today. I just can't figure out who's going to do it. Sorry, my brain. I'm trying to move faster and it's making my brain slower. Please excuse the mess. Our standards have lowered. The house was cleaned yesterday. Sorry you missed it. Dishes. We made it again, you dirty bastards. And this one's my favorite. The dust bunnies ate our cleaning fairy. I thought that was hysterical. And then the last, but certainly not least, is crafting, snarky, crafted related. I don't want a she shed, I need a bitch barn. There's nothing a little hot glue can't fix. And I love that the hot glue's knot is all tangled. It's all knotted. His cord is all knotted up. Why buy it for $7 when you can make it for only $92? This one is A Lady Never Discusses the Size of Her Craft Stash. And then my favorite, Dinosaurs Weren't Crafty and Where Are They Now? And then Ask the Fossils, because that's where they are. So that is everything. It's another big release. I thought it would be smaller this month, but it is not. And next month is not going to be any smaller because it will be spring, Easter, and baby and kid stuff. So it's going to be, it might be worse than this. So there's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Head over to the Etsy shop if you want any of this stuff. Leave me comments or down below, or you can email me at shadneyscraps@yahoo.com if you have any questions or want to chat, anything, if you just want to talk or whatever. And then the link to everything is down below in the description. Have a wonderful day, guys. Oh, and come back tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a really cool video that is going up because tomorrow's Groundhog's Day. So I'm really excited about it. I think it's a really cool video. You might think I'm a total dork, but yeah. So come back tomorrow and watch that video. So have a wonderful day. Happy scrapping, and bye.